Welcome back to Belzer TV. I'm
And
Christian.
I'm Tamir. We're here to start today on our regulation and buzzer news. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Today is Wednesday, December 21st. It is National Hamburger Day.
And the first official day of winter break, making it the day with the least amount of sunlight. What's on the lunch menu?
Our lunch for today will be calzone, brunch for lunch, Italian chef salad, and variety deli sandwich or wrap.
Our sides will be tri-tartars, baked apples, and fresh veggie tray.
A man identified as a 24-year-old Swiss man is wanted for shooting near Zurich, a global bank. The attacker opened fire Monday evening at a Somali Islamic center close to the Zurich center. His body and a gun were later spotted under a bridge a few streets away. Police confirmed it was the attacker. Officials said the gunman had no links to jihad and had no idea why he had picked the mosque as a target. 3 people were killed in the incident.
In New York, a local librarian brings hope to homeless children and their families. Here is NBC with his story.
Better than the story of what takes him on this weekly walk from the Bronx Library branch he manages to a shelter for homeless families with a suitcase full of children's books.
It started about 8 years ago. I received a phone call that there's a shelter close by to the library, and if I could go there and do outreach.
For Nemhard, this is what outreach looks like.
What do you see?
He is part storyteller, part entertainer,
You can ask for anything more.
collaborating with daycare staff to share the joy of reading and learning with some of the shelter's youngest residents.
Yeah.
So this is really the magic moment that you could begin to give the spark
Oh, yes.
and make them want to learn to
They
read.
want to learn to read.
In the temporary world of a shelter, Nemhard says the faces change, but the eyes don't.
It's a spark. It's like the eyes lit up, to see the book, because most of them don't even come in contact with a book.
As a library manager for 25 years, Nemhard's got plenty of books
So this is your magic bag.
That's my magic bag.
and lots of other surprises that he packs in that magic bag.
Give me a hug.
He came to this country from Jamaica as a child and brought with him a passion for reading.
In my house, it's like no television. It's like we had to do our homework and to read.
Nemhard's reading sessions have inspired a pilot project to introduce libraries at family shelters elsewhere in New York City.
When Mr. Nemhard comes, they're excited to see him. They know him instantly.
Oh, little monkeys jumping on the bed.
You can read it all over his face. Colbert Nemhard is having the time of his life,
I don't know who's having more fun, you or them.
telling stories and maybe setting the plot for many happy endings ahead.
In this time and age, there's no reason why a child should not be able to read. I don't want anyone to believe
I want these kids to be important.
they're important. Exactly. Hello, Leslie. They're important.
A 3-year-old boy had been shot and killed in a road rage shooting in Arkansas. The vehicle was shot by someone who thought the woman wasn't fast enough through a stop sign. The boy was shot in the back seat of the car, and his grandmother, the driver, didn't realize what had happened until they reached their location. The boy was rushed to the hospital where he later died.
Donald Trump has officially been elected president after electoral college delegates cast their votes on Monday. Many supporters of Hillary Clinton were calling for Republican voters to vote for someone other than Trump to take him below the 270 votes and end the election to the House of Representatives. However, this did not happen, and the final count was 304 electoral votes for Trump and 227 for Clinton.
Now to Sam with a sports update. Take it away, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Leonte Anderson recently created a poster that was submitted for a contest. As a result, his poster will be sent into other contests in the Indianapolis area. Here is Miss Roll and Leonte for more information.
Leonte Anderson wanted to submit his poster to the Marion County Health Department, and they had an anti-bullying contest, and they were really interested in his poster, and even though it didn't qualify for the anti-bullying, they were so impressed with it that they decided to send it off to some of the different agencies in Marion County, such as IMPD and firemen and some Black issue groups, that it's going to be really fantastic if he gets recognized just for the work he's done.
Okay, thank you. All right, so what motivated you to write it?
In Chicago, I had a little brother. We called him Dede. His real name was Dwayne. He had got shot 3 times in front of me, so it just had broke my heart and made me want to tell people to stop killing other black people and just coming together. It's other stuff it's other ways you can work it out other than shooting each other. So,
are you gonna stop writing, or are you gonna keep writing?
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing it into people, trying to make them understand that other people have family too. So,
okay.
Don't forget to text Skyward for your second submitter schedule. When you return from break, you report to the College Prep page where you are now to pick up your Chromebook and to check for any changes to your schedule.
Reminder from Miss Neal that the 21st Century Scholars Contest is going on now. Please return your pink form signed by a parent as soon as possible.
Our entry facts for today is that avocados are poisonous to birds.
Our celebrity birthday for today is Samuel L. Jackson, who is turning 68 today. He is best known for his roles in movies such as Pulp Fiction, Jurassic Park, and the voice of Frozone in The Incredibles.
On this day in history in 1991, 11 Soviet Republicans announced that they were forming an alliance, which led to the collapse of the Soviet Union.
Our quote of the day is from Richard Batch, who once said, "If you love someone, set them free. If they come back, they're yours. If they don't, they never were."
Now to massage with your rest of your board announcements.
Have a great day, Bruins.
Good morning, Bruins. I wanted to make a quick note here. I know Sam, you were not able to hear Sam in his sports report. Yesterday, both our 7th and 8th grade basketball teams played against Stony Brook. The 8th grade lost 72-63. The 7th grade won 45-29. So both teams will head into break having won 5 of their last 6 games. We're very proud of the successes that they're having. So congrats to those players and coaches. Quick announcement this morning. Remember, teachers, that we are completing our laptop inventory, and it's very important that we're able to determine which students still have their device, which is working, and so forth. So make sure that you complete that form that Mr. Bergman sent out. And students, I told you yesterday this announcement, and I'm going to repeat it again today, that your device is required to stay here at school. So today, during 7th period, everybody needs to make sure that they bring their device, and your 7th period teacher will take your device. They'll make sure that they mark you down on the list. They will plug it in and secure it, and it will be nice and safe here over break. There is no reason for any student to have to take that home, so please make sure that you leave it here. I also want to make sure that I congratulate our 7th graders. I heard nothing but positive feedback yesterday from the field trip. I know we sent you out to 5 different locations in the city of Indianapolis, and all of the parents and all the teachers that I talked to commended you on excellent behavior, some great questions that you asked at the locations, and overall was a great experience. So thank you to you students, and also thank you to the social studies teachers that organized that trip for you. Final reminder today, students, as we enter into our last day before a nice winter break, I want to make sure that we understand the purpose of that break is that you get an opportunity to relax and rest over break. So make sure that you find some time to do that. I would also encourage you to make sure that you find some time to spend time with friends and family, and really utilize that time at home away from school so that you can rest and come back in January ready to go for a good second semester of learning. On that note, just want to give a friendly reminder that all of our expectations here in the building, all of the rules and the policies that we have in place still exist today. So make sure that today you are making great choices. I would hate for someone to have to go into their 2-week break on a sour note by getting themselves in trouble today. So I just encourage you, please make sure that you're making great choices today in the classroom, in the hallway, in the cafeteria, at dismissal, basically throughout your day. Make sure that you're making great choices so that you can go home today happy and get a great start to your break. So that's it for this morning, and I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Thanks.